Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 36th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to check out the while loop. Now, while is one of the three looping constructs available to us in C, and the other two are the for loop and the do while loop, and we're going to check them out too in this course, but this tutorial is dedicated to while, and it's my favorite looping construct, and it's an element of almost all programming languages, and if you would learn it for C, then you would probably master it for all languages. So, why would you want to use a loop? You would want to use a loop if you want to do something not once but a few times over. That is, if you want to do something, repetitively. And let's say you want to print numbers from 0 to 9 on screen, right? And you want to do that on different lines. Then you can't use 10 printf statements, or maybe you can, but what if you want to do something 50 times or 100 times? In that case, it would be really inconvenient to type in the same piece of code 50 times or 100 times in your program, right? So for such cases, for such scenarios, you have looping constructs, and they allow you to do the same thing with the variations, in fact, as many times as you want, right? So without wasting any more time, let's get right into this program. And as you can see, I've saved this file using code blocks. I've given it the name while.c. On line 1 in this file, I have a header file, the stdio.h header file, which I would be needing for the program that we're going to make. And on line 2, I have the main function. On line 3 and 4, on lines 3 and 4, I have the curly braces. In between the braces, we're going to type in our code. And what we're going to do through this program is we're going to print numbers from 0 to 9 on screen, and we're going to not print using 10 printf statements, but we're going to use the while loop to do that. So to do that, firstly I'll have to declare an integer, and I'll give the name a to my variable. I'll initialize it, and I'll give it the value 0 up front, and then I'll type in the keyword while, and between parentheses I'll type in a test condition for the loop. And what I mean by this is I'll have to inform while that you have to do something till this condition is true, basically. So, I would have to repeat this till a reaches the value 10, right? So the test condition for this particular case would be a less than 10. So while a is less than 10, we're going to do whatever follows after the while keyword and the test condition between a pair of curly braces. So the body of while is going to be between these two curly braces, or the piece of code that's going to be between these curly braces is going to be executed as long as this condition evaluates to true, right? And we're just going to have one printf statement within the curly braces, and that's going to display the message a is, and then of course it's going to show us the value of a. And since we want the different statements to generate outputs on different lines, we would have to put in the new line escape sequence after the %d format specifier. And after the second double quotation mark, I'll type in the variable a because we want to see its value too. And on the next line, I'll have to update the value of a, right? So I do that by using the assignment operator. So a equals a plus 1, right? So this is going to update the value of a during each iteration of the loop. So in the first iteration, the value of a is going to be 0. The statement would execute because the test condition would pass, right? Because 0 is less than 10. In the next iteration, and then the value of a would be updated, right? So printf would execute, and then a would be updated to 1, and then while would check whether 1 is less than 10 or not. Of course it is. So printf would be executed with the new value of a, and then a would be updated to 2. In the next iteration, a would be this printf statement would execute with the value of a as 3, and then a would be updated to 4. So that's going to happen till this test condition phase, and that's going to happen when a reaches the value 10, right? So I'll save this file, and I'll click on build and run to see the output, and there you go. You see that in the output window we get these 10 sentences. A is 0, A is 1, A is 2, A is 3, up to A is 9, right? So this is pretty cool, and there are lots and lots of things that you can do with loops, and I don't even think it's possible to do anything that's even remotely impressive without using loops. And we are going to check out a lot of interesting applications of loops in this course. But for the time being, I just want you guys to absorb the syntax of while. And even for the next two loops, we're going to take up really simple examples. Probably we're going to do the same thing just so you can figure out what are the essential differences between the different looping constructs available. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next one, and please subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.